But be careful whom you tell it. We wouldn't want a visit from our local jewel thief. Might be a little embarrassing.
The casting for the 1971 TV series McMillan and Wife was a careful process. Rock Hudson was selected for his charm and ability to draw viewers. Susan St. James was chosen for her fresh appeal and energy. The producers looked for actors who could bring the characters to life with humor and a touch of mystery. They held auditions and chemistry tests to find the perfect match for each role. The moment Rock and Susan read lines together, the producers knew they had their leads. Their on-screen relationship felt natural and engaging, which was crucial for the show's success. The supporting cast was also picked for their strong performances and ability to connect with the main actors, creating a dynamic and entertaining ensemble.
Perhaps I should give them a call. They could fly up this afternoon.
Oh.
The director of McMillan and Wife, Leonard B. Stern, brought the show to life by focusing on character development and a mix of humor with mystery. His style was to create a relaxed atmosphere on set, allowing actors to give natural performances. He was influenced by classic detective films, but made sure to add a modern twist that made the show unique. Stern worked closely with the cast, especially Rock Hudson and Susan St. James, to ensure they could bring their own ideas to their roles. This collaboration resulted in a show that felt fresh and engaging, with characters that viewers could connect with and enjoy watching as they solved each episode's mystery. Stern's leadership and open approach to storytelling made McMillan and Wife a memorable show that stood out in the early 1970s television landscape.
My mother! She's always fighting with the telephone company. But not long.
Welcome to a journey back in time with the 1971 TV series McMillan and Wife. This show brings to life the adventures of San Francisco Police Commissioner Stewart McMillan and his clever wife Sally. They solve crimes together while keeping you on the edge of your seat. Rock Hudson, the charming classic Hollywood actor, plays McMillan and is a favorite for many because of his wit and style. As we dive into the series, you'll find moments that will make you laugh, gasp, and maybe even shed a tear. Now, I'd like to ask you, which actor from the series did you enjoy the most? And do you have a special memory linked to McMillan and Wife? We're eager to hear about your favorite moments or personal experiences with the show. Share your stories and memories in the comments below. Your tales are part of what makes revisiting classics like this so meaningful. Keep watching, as there are many more surprising facts to come.
Let's see. Matches.
The 1971 TV series McMillan and Wife was set in San Francisco. The production team worked hard to create a believable and stylish home for the lead characters, which was actually a set built on a soundstage. They used furniture and decor that matched the era, giving viewers a real feel of the 1970s. Filming on location in San Francisco presented challenges like dealing with a city's famous fog and ensuring busy streets were clear for shooting. They often filmed early in the morning to avoid crowds and traffic. The show was one of the first to use a Steadicam, a camera stabilizer that allows for smooth movement even on rough terrain. This technology was new at the time and helped the crew capture dynamic scenes throughout the hilly city. The production of McMillan and Wife showed how creative solutions and new technologies could come together to create a successful television show.
On over to the window, huh? I got this.
McMillan and Wife, a show from the 1970s, drew inspiration from the classic Thin Man series, offering viewers a lighthearted take on the detective genre. Rock Hudson and Susan St. James brought to life a dynamic duo, reminiscent of the charming pairings of earlier detective stories. Their on-screen chemistry was palpable, convincing viewers of their deep bond. The series was well crafted, with Nancy Walker and John Schuck adding a layer of humor as Mildred, and Enright enhancing the show's appeal. The series enjoyed 5 strong seasons, with the lead characters solving a new crime in each episode, showcasing their teamwork and wit. The 6th season saw a shift in tone as the show navigated through significant changes, including the absence of a key character, which impacted the dynamic that fans had come to love. Despite these changes, the show's earlier seasons remain a testament to its quality, with many fans revisiting the series through DVD collections, appreciating its ability to stand the test of time.
What?
We heard. We'll get out. We'll make it.
The music for the television series McMillan and Wife, which aired in 1971, was carefully crafted to match the show's storytelling and the feelings it aimed to convey. The composers and musicians worked together to create tunes that would support the scenes, adding to the suspense, romance, and drama. They used different instruments and rhythms to reflect the characters' emotions and the pace of the story. The music played a key role in making the show enjoyable and helping viewers feel a part of the world on screen. It was a team effort, with everyone from the lead composer to the musicians playing their part to bring the series to life through its music.
This could be a replacement.
Fake? When they close...
In the landscape of television, few actors have the distinction of being part of three major series. Werner Klemperer is one such actor, sharing this unique achievement with Gary Busey. Both have appeared in Gunsmoke, The Simpsons, and Law & Order, showcasing their broad appeal across different eras of TV history. Meanwhile, the character Mac served his country as a JAG officer in the Naval Reserves, bringing a sense of duty and legal expertise to his role. Nancy Walker, known for her comedic talent, balanced her time on this show with another popular series, Rhoda, where she was a regular during her final 2 seasons with the former. These elements contributed to the show's dynamic and enduring presence on television.
Want to ship the body or not?
If they knew the difference between shipping and storage barrels. Actually, the whole thing is hard to believe if it weren't the police.
The 1971 TV series McMillan and Wife had several memorable scenes that stood out for their direction, acting, and camera work. These scenes were powerful and left a strong impression on viewers. The actors brought the characters to life with their skilled performances, making the audience feel connected to the story. The directors guided these scenes with a clear vision, creating moments that were both meaningful and entertaining. The camera work added to the storytelling, capturing the emotions and actions in a way that drew viewers into the show's world. The filmmakers and actors worked together to create these scenes, and their efforts paid off as they became some of the most talked about parts of the series. They showed the everyday life of a police commissioner and his wife in a way that was both exciting and relatable, making the show a favorite for many people.
Checks when you called, sir. Here they are now.
How you doing, Sergeant?
During the time when a popular detective show was on air, Susan St. James, one of the actresses from a different show, was expecting her child. Meanwhile, Rock Hudson, despite his initial reluctance about the detective series, joined the cast due to the lack of better movie roles. He later realized the show's quality and regretted not investing more effort. Additionally, Angie Dickinson, who was considered for the role of the detective's wife, declined the part and instead chose to portray a police officer in another series. These events highlight the behind-the-scenes decisions and reflections of the actors involved in the television industry during that era. The TV series McMillan and Wife, which started in 1971, was a significant show of its time. It was part of the wave of detective series that were popular during the 1970s. The show stood out because it combined mystery with a look at the personal lives of its main characters, a police commissioner and his wife. This mix of professional and personal stories was new and became a model for future shows. The series also reflected the changing roles of women in society, as the character of Sally McMillan was not just a wife, but also a partner in solving crimes. This portrayal contributed to the changing view of women's roles both in the home and workplace. The show was well liked for its humor, style, and the chemistry between the lead actors. It helped shape the way TV series were made and set the stage for more shows that blended different genres and focused on character development.
Who does he think he is, making a remark like that about our city? What's his name?
After her time on screen, Susan St. James settled in Connecticut and founded Seedling and Pip, a business specializing in newborn gift baskets. Reflecting the era of the show, Sally often wore a genuine San Francisco 49ers jersey from the early 1970s as her nightgown, featuring the number 18. This number belonged to Gene Washington, a celebrated wide receiver for the 49ers, who was known for his exceptional skill on the field during his tenure from 1969 to 1977. Washington's talent was recognized with 4 Pro Bowl selections and 3 first-team All-Pro honors. He even made a special appearance in the show's 4th season. A humorous element in the early seasons involved Sally's reactions to attractive women greeting her husband, which ranged from jealousy to witty remarks, showcasing the lighter side of their relationship dynamics.
Minutes ago.
How old are you now, anyway?
What a tacky question.
Well, I'm not so sure I ever did know.
I don't think you're ever gonna know.
The television series McMillan and Wife, which aired from 1971 to 1977, was well received by audiences for its mix of mystery and humor. It starred Rock Hudson and Susan St. James, who both won awards for their performances. The show was nominated for several Emmys and Golden Globes during its run. For the actors and team, these honors were a sign of their hard work and talent being recognized. It also helped to secure the show's place in television history as a memorable and successful series. A positive response from viewers and critics alike showed that the series had a strong appeal and was able to connect with a wide audience.
Mike McMillan.
John Schuck, known for his role as Sergeant Charles Enright, left the show after the 5th season when his contract ended. He moved on to star in a new series, but returned in a limited capacity when the show came back with a new format, making occasional appearances. The show's memorable theme music was a collaborative effort, credited to 5 individuals, including Jerry Fielding and Henry Mancini, and released by Norrie Paramor and his orchestra. The departure of actress Susan St. James from the show was addressed on screen by her character's tragic death in a plane crash, marking a significant change in the storyline.
Tell him. I'm sure he'll do everything he can to help you.
No, that's not my nature, Sally. You don't know me.
During the filming of McMillan and Wife, the cast and crew faced unique challenges and shared memorable moments. Rock Hudson, who played Police Commissioner Stewart McMillan, was known for his practical jokes on set, often lightening the mood during long filming days. Susan St. James, portraying his wife Sally McMillan, brought a fresh energy to the set, and her laughter was contagious among the crew. The two leads shared a genuine friendship, which translated into their on-screen chemistry. The production team worked tirelessly behind the scenes, often overcoming technical difficulties with innovative solutions. For instance, during one particular scene, a camera malfunction required a quick fix, and the crew ingeniously used mirrors to capture the necessary shot, showing their resourcefulness. These anecdotes reflect the dedication and camaraderie that went into creating the beloved series.
Well, I have a car phone. Of course, I wasn't planning to use it on this trip.
In the world of television, connections between actors and their roles can be quite interesting. Susan St. James, known for her role in the series, had a personal connection when her father, Charles Miller, appeared as a preacher in an episode of another show, Kate and Allie. Meanwhile, Martha Raye, who played Agatha, was not always a regular. She appeared several times before she became a familiar face. Rock Hudson, the lead actor, adapted to a shoulder injury by using his left hand for tasks like writing and handling objects, showcasing the adaptability actors often need. These tidbits offer a glimpse into the behind-the-scenes world that viewers rarely see, highlighting the personal and professional overlaps that occur in television.
Hey.
You can.
The TV series McMillan and Wife, which started in 1971, holds a special place in television history. It was one of the first to blend mystery with humor and married life, setting a trend for future shows. The series showed a police commissioner working with his clever wife to solve crimes, which was a fresh take on the detective genre. This approach influenced many TV shows that came after, where family and humor were mixed with drama and mystery. The show also helped to start a wave of similar detective series, where the main characters used wit and their personal relationships to solve cases. This style is still popular in television today. McMillan and Wife also opened doors for actors and creators to explore new ways of storytelling within the crime-solving genre.
For the Dutchman, and he was out there somewhere watching. You, Freddie, me, all of us. I couldn't risk it after what you'd been through.
In the show set in the 1970s San Francisco, a top police official and his wife team up to solve crimes reminiscent of the classic Nick and Nora dynamic. They live a simple life, with their only luxury being a vintage car, which stands out in their modest lifestyle. The show featured Rock Hudson and Susan St. James, who, despite their age difference, captured the audience's attention as a crime-solving duo. Susan St. James also later starred in another prominent series, making her a familiar face in households. The show's end came unexpectedly, leaving its mark on television history.
Potter, the used car king of LA.
You're looking good. Oh, Freddie, I'd like you to meet my wife, Sally. This is Freddie O'Neill.
In the landscape of television mystery series, this show stood out as part of a unique rotation with other detective dramas, offering viewers a variety of crime-solving adventures. The age difference between the lead actors was notable, with a 21-year gap, yet they convincingly portrayed a married couple. The leading man, once a big screen idol, initially saw his transition to television as a downgrade and was critical of the script quality. However, his perspective shifted over time as he recognized the lasting affection audiences held for the series, leading him to reflect on his efforts with a hint of regret. His change of heart highlighted the show's lasting appeal and the impact it had on its viewers.
Collie dogs to be judged next in ring number 4.
Fellow told me there's a phone call for you.
In the world of television, connections and friendships can lead to memorable collaborations. This was the case for Susan St. James, who, before joining the cast of the show in question, had already formed a bond with Jane Curtin. Their friendship predates their co-starring roles in the later series Kate and Allie. Meanwhile, John Schuck's career includes appearances in 2 of the longest-running primetime dramas in US history, Gunsmoke and Law & Order. His diverse roles have allowed him to witness the evolution of television drama over decades. Unfortunately, unlike its contemporaries Columbo and McCloud, this show did not continue with new adventures. The untimely passing of Rock Hudson, 8 years after the show ended, and the written departure of Susan St. James' character meant that the series concluded without a revival or additional episodes.
Would you please stop crying, Mr. Tippolino? All right, Tippy. I know it was a great loss.
Drawing inspiration from the classic Thin Man films, the show featured a clever former detective and his socially adept wife who often found themselves embroiled in mysteries. The final season saw a notable change with the character Mildred leaving to start her own diner, a humorous nod to the actress's previous role as a popular waitress in television ads. The end of the 1975-1976 season marked the departure of 2 main cast members, one due to a disagreement over the contract and the other to pursue opportunities with a different network.
Mr. Mack, it sounds like you're coming down with something. You've been sneezing like that for 2 days.
No, I feel fine. I must be allergic to that dog.
You're not allergic to me.
The TV series McMillan and Wife from 1971 brought a unique mix of mystery and humor to the screen. It was a show that many remember fondly for its clever stories and the chemistry between the lead actors. If you have memories of watching this series, how did it make you feel? Did it change the way you look at TV shows from that era? Share your stories and let us know how McMillan and Wife stays with you today. Your experiences can spark joy in others and bring back a wave of nostalgia. If you enjoy revisiting the classics and discussing their lasting appeal, hit like, share your thoughts, and subscribe for more discussions on the golden age of television.
Thank you, Mrs. McMillan.